my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing B.A. Paris's Behind Closed Doors, and this is what the cover of the book looks like. I feel like it's very fitting. It gives me the mystery thriller vibes that I love. Here's the back of the book, and this talks about the marriage of Grace and Jack Angel. It is set in London, so some of the terms or actions that they do or talk about laws is a little bit different because I'm here in the US. But it talks about how their marriage is very perfect on the outside, but on the inside, once the guests are gone, it's very much a horror story. So to dive just a little deeper into the book, it starts off with the actual party that is in the blurb, and then it flips over to where it tells how Jack and Grace met, which is where Jack sees them in the park, them being Grace and her younger autistic sister Millie, and he engages in dancing with Millie, which leads to him eventually asking out Grace. Now they start dating and they're together for 6 months when he pops the question, and for her, it's very confusing, but she really loves that he loves Millie too, because that's been the downfall of many of her relationships. So she goes ahead and says yes. One of the funniest parts in this book was when she actually accepts the marriage proposal, and she's like, I can't believe I just said yes, but I haven't slept with you yet. I couldn't help but die laughing when I read that. I was like, wow, awesome. But it does delve further once they get married and they go on their honeymoon. He then reveals his dark side and his truest intentions, which is that he is a sadist, and his true target is her autistic sister Millie, who is coming to live with them once she turns 18, and she is trying to escape and or fight the clock before Millie turns 18 and lives with them. Now, I hate a lot of the actions that Grace did, because you're kind of thinking, why be so stupid? It's like where you're watching a horror movie, and she doesn't. And she didn't learn her lesson at all, and she's tried several escapes, which landed her in a room that had her with a bed and a toilet and a sink. So she definitely did not learn her lesson or how to manipulate Jack into securing her freedom, because she wasted a ton of a year, because they had 365 days accordingly, she says, and she's down to 72 when the scenes get really rough in the book. But it has a really good story. I do want to say though that it was praised as being like a continuum from Gone Girl from Gillian Flynn. This is like barely a cracked door, like a little sliver of what it is, a taste of what Gone Girl is, because Gone Girl is such a more deeper, well-developed novel. But this is good in its own right. The only reason that I'm giving it 4 out of 5 stars is because I could not stand some of Grace's repetitive monologue, but that's the only reason. And I liked Jack. He was developed for what was needed, and I liked how she was able to really start using her brain and start getting to Jack in the end. So it has a really somewhat good ending, and but I do want to say also that it does not wrap it up in a perfect bow, but it is still pretty good. I wish they though had explained her last interaction with Millie, but we don't get that. And this is a standalone, so there is no continuation at this time from the author for this book. But I do still recommend it, especially if you like thriller and mystery, and I hope that you have enjoyed this review, and thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and check out my socials, especially Twitter, because that's where you will find my most updates about if there's any like delays or any new things or giveaways or some fun stuff. So please check out my socials down below, and until next time guys, bye!